Fabulous peeps, Psychic Lisa Ann here. You are listening and watching Morning Thoughts. Thanks for joining me this morning. It has been a little while. I think I actually missed last week. It has been a little crazy busy this summer, juggling a lot of things. So I'm glad to be here with you this morning. And just really honestly, a brief little morning thoughts. I've been doing a lot of observing of late. And I really just want to say, dear America, please wake the hell up. Please go out, talk to your neighbor, open your eyes, have an awareness, stop arguing with each other, stop complaining about things, grab your child, teach your child how to empower themselves. We are creating a world where people feel like they have no power. And that is not setting anybody up for a good future. So we need to start coming together. We need to start respecting each other. And I'll be honest with you, even just the morning thoughts, I'm going to say honestly, I have been very busy, but I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of it is more, you're like afraid to speak about anything nowadays because God forbid you should offend somebody. They will literally destroy you. And I don't understand this world that we live in. I say this all the time. I was raised that I can be an independent thinker. And I will tell you, I was honestly raised that I did not have to respect authority in the sense of authority was always right. I was raised that it doesn't matter who it is. If someone is telling you to do something that's not right or that you think is wrong, like you go get to your parent. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not that I was raised to be disrespectful, but I was raised to be an independent thinker. I was raised to, if someone in authority told me to do something horrible, I wasn't like a little sheeple and just did it because somebody told me to do it. I was raised to question things that didn't seem right. I was raised to use my own brain. And I was raised that no matter what life threw at you, you picked yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you moved forward. I was not raised to fall to the ground every time some little disappointment in life happened to me and just throw my hands up and give up for the rest of my life. That's not the way that I was raised. So I don't understand what is happening in this day and age. I really don't. And I think it is up to each and every one of us to start empowering each other. And just for any of those of you who might be listening, I am not speaking about any one thing. Because I think what happens nowadays is when you talk about things, if someone's sensitive about, religion, or someone's sensitive about their sexual orientation, or if someone's sensitive about, their heritage, if you say something, they automatically assume that's what she's talking about. No, how about we start asking people, that's interesting. What are you talking about? How about if we start doing this amazing thing, communicating with each other? And I joke about this all the time, and I've said this since day one, that these social media sites and these, review sites and all this stuff, while they have a very positive side, they have a very negative side if they're not being used in the right way, right? And I joke about this all the time. I am so old. You want to know how old I am? This is how old I am. I am so old that when I go into a restaurant or I go to a store and I don't get good service, I don't destroy the person's business and livelihood that they've worked their whole life. You know why? Because I think to myself, what if something is going on in that person's family? And what if the owner or the manager or whatever it is, what if they're not there that day? And what if the people that said, hey, don't worry about it, I'll take care of it for you, aren't doing the right job? Do I really want to destroy something somebody's worked their entire life to build because I had a bad piece of pizza or I had to wait 10 minutes online? No, I do not. So I think that we all have to take a giant step back. We have to take a deep breath. We used to be in a place where I say all the time, when I get really angry about something, or I have what I like to call an overreaction to something, that is when I know I have just hit something in me that I have not healed yet. And that's when I take a step back and do some deep dive into my own self to figure out, okay, why did I have a reaction to that? Why did that upset me so much? What do I need to do to take a step back to really heal that obviously unhealed part of myself? So I really encourage you guys to get out there, start having conversations with each other, start respecting each other's differences, start respecting each other's choices, because nobody is walking in anybody else's shoes, and we all have to not only take responsibility for ourselves, but we have to start reaching out and loving one another. So I thank you for listening. Maybe I should start calling it Morning Rant with Psychic Lisa Ann. But if you've made it to the end, thank you. You are obviously an amazing light worker, and I love and appreciate you. Go make it a great day, because we really do have all the power. So stop letting people take your power away. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.